It is an honor and it gives me great pleasure to have been asked to speak at the launch of this magnificent book by two great scholars who happen to be also good friends. Osman Bope Arachi, my fellow Sri Lankan, and Susmita Basu Majumdar, who also I met for the first time in Sri Lanka. This book, From Hindu Kush to Salt Range, Mauryan, Indo-Greek, and Indo-Scythian coin hoards, discusses the significance of hundreds of coins found across the northwestern regions of the subcontinent for the history of not only this region, but the larger world of India and Western and Central Asian countries. The amount of work and patient research that has gone into the production of this great book cannot be overestimated. The work is back-breaking and eye-destroying. Susmita, in her introduction, tells the lovely story of one Upali, recorded in Buddhist texts, a story that is probably applicable to scholars engaged in numismatics. Upali's mother fears that studying coins will destroy his eyes. My own work has turned recently to Ashoka, the Maurya Empire, and the Greek kingdoms left at the western border of India in the wake of Alexander's adventure into Afghanistan and what is today Pakistan. Even an accurate list of kings and their chronology of this region during this period are lacking. Just to give you one famous example, a Greek envoy named Megasthenes came to the court of Chandragupta in Pataliputra around 304 or 303 BCE. Subsequently, he wrote a famous account of his visit and what he discovered in India. It was called Indica, which is now lost, but which was used widely by Greek historians when they wrote about India. It is the earliest foreign account of India. It has long been assumed that Megasthenes was an envoy of the Greek king Seleucus Nicator. But recently, the Greco-Roman historian A.B. Bosworth has shown, convincingly I think, that Megasthenes was actually the envoy of Sibritius, the satrap of Arachosia, before Seleucus took over that region. Bosworth places the embassy of Megasthenes 15 years earlier, around 319 or 318 BCE, before Chandragupta had extended his territory to the northwest after his treaty with Seleucus in 303 BCE. So when Osman Bope Arachi says the following, I could not agree with him more. He says, although we now have chronological markers for the great kings of Central Asia and Northwest India, and for the important events relating to their reign, the chronological sequence of many Greek, Scythian, and Parthian kings remains still unclear. As for the numismatic evidence, it is thanks to the coins that we now today know of the existence of 45 Greek kings who ruled in Bactria and India, although written sources mention only 8. It is a kind of painstaking work represented by this volume by Osman and Susmita that will throw greater light on this important but still opaque period of Indian history. Thank you, Osman and Susmita, for this gift to scholarship.